Hello and welcome back to Star Trek Online. So the winter event has started and I've introduced all of my characters to it. You need to do that to get it access to the store. And this one's yet to go, so we've got to get him back to Earth space dock. And the quickest way to do that is to queue in. No, we don't want to dock there. So let's go back to Earth space dock. And here we are. Let's do that. Right, so we need to go and see Q. I've done this with all the... You only actually need to do the winter event with one character, because the trinkets and that you... well, providing you have access to send stuff from one account to the other via the bank, which does cost Zen, but again you can save up your Zen and send that over. That actually reminds me, quickly I need to transfer some Zen over. So let's quickly grab that. 25, I've got 16, I've only got 18 100, so let's submit that, let's cancel that, so now I can transfer that to another character. Right, so that's going to Floyd. Next thing is let's talk to Q. Let's go to Winter Wonderland and we'll finish off with Q. He gives us a small mission. We get one trinket, this one here, the Terran holiday ornament. Collect that, and then we go over to, we can press U, reputation, go to event, need to start a project, which is this one here, donate the one that he gave us. That's it, we now have access to the store. It is now, the winter event has been added. So then we can come back at any time and purchase some of the stuff from here. But we need these things here. Bajoran candles, Terran holiday ornaments, Vulcan meditation incense and stuff like that. And you need to, it tells you how many you need for each. And there's some nice bits in here. One of the bits that I'm really looking forward to getting is this hard drive, this warp core here, which comes in a later, in fact the mission that this guy's currently on, cold case, gives you a super cooled, which is part of the Sub-Zero set number 4. Now you can get 3 of those from doing these missions. This particular in the Bream run. Let's actually go to episodes. I'm currently on the Bream, so you've got this one here. This gives that's the deflector array. And this cold case, which we're currently on, which gives another one, which cold case, and I think cold storage, which we can't have in this character. We can't look into yet. That gives the third item, but you couldn't get the 4th. You can only get the 4th from the winter event. So it's only available once a year. So I can get that this year, which is quite nice. So this guy's already in there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch characters and go over to Floyd, who is doing the event, and he can pass out the trinkets once he's gathered up enough. I mean, we've got over like a month to do this, and there's also a ship available as well. The ship is with this guy here. You have to do this about 25 times. You can buy them from, if you've got Lobby crystals, you can buy some of the points. Essentially you do the mission and you get these winter prize vouchers, which I don't need to do in this character, because again, once you do it one, it's available to all. Everyone will get the ship. And you do that and we'll get a chance of getting the ship, which we'll take a look at in Floyd in a second. So I think what we'll do is we'll hold it there and then we'll go over to Floyd and we'll try and do some of the events. Maybe do a couple of them, and then I'll do another video with maybe some more. But, I don't think it's quite as good as the summer event, but it is still, I've got a soft spot for these kind of things on MMOs. Like, I'm rather an MMO fan anyway. Not all, I haven't really, there's a couple of others I've tried, haven't really, but the space ones, like Star Wars Galaxies, are big. And Star Wars Galaxies are many a year in that, and blinged out many a character. And there's some really nice big multi-role ships where you have people running around fixing the ship, and people on turrets, and lots of different jobs you have to give to people when you go off and do, especially if you're in PvP. That's bloody difficult. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It hasn't really been replicated I think Star Citizen's probably going to come the closest to Hell's Galaxies was. Elite Dangerous sadly does not. I'm not quite sure about the multi-role on that. It's not what I was hoping it was going to be, but then there is room for change, and hopefully there will be. Right, so let's switch. So here we are with Floyd. He's got himself a couple of this. Right, let's go have a look at the vendor first. So you've got these ornament fragment exchange. So you get ornament fragments, which are these things here. I've got 28 of them. And what you can do is buy one, and then down here we've got some Bajoran candles. Didn't do a great deal out of that. Sometimes you get more than others. Yeah, we've got some beads that time. But you can get those, you pick those up as you go through, and they can add to your trinkets. Now these are all your trinkets, what we've got. Frosted boots, which I've already bought, which is very handy, especially when you hit the, there's an ice, well, it helps you run faster, but you lose traction. But it comes in rather handy for, there's a fishing's, it's a little while away yet. It makes you, you can ice skate, which is quite nice. There you go. Which makes it, you can move around a lot better on the ice. And stopping is a lot easier. Turn those off. And it takes a while to stop. Now, there is a way of stopping, is if you jump. For some reason, you just stop dead, which is handy to know. It took me a while to figure that out. Right, so what's coming up? Competitive races. Yeah, they're running over ice. They're tricky, even with the boots, because the boots, you're not very good at going around corners. So what do then? We'll start with a queue. Now, when you first come here, or when I first came here, because you don't have a weapon and you don't have any trinkets to buy weapons, what you then have to do is there's loads of these snowballs scattered around the place, and basically you pick up a snowball. Oh, actually, let's quickly grab that. Let's grab that over while I'm going to do that. There we go. Trying to get that up to about 320. That'll give me about 1,000 Zen, so I should get there. It shouldn't take too long. If I'm using all my characters to do it, so yeah, and transferring it all over to one to pick up the Zen. Right, so yeah, ice cubes. These melt, only last an hour, and then they're gone. But you can buy some in the store, which I don't really see the point of, because these things are everywhere. It doesn't take a minute just to quickly pick some up. I normally pick up about 100, which is generally okay for a fight, and then you pick up a few more every now and again, and you should stay topped up, and you should stay them, because they do, after an hour they melt. But you slot it into one of these slots and it comes onto your bar here. Let's get rid of the boots. 13 seconds, and then you have to fire them from here, which is a bit of a pain. But if you're not aiming at anything, what it will do is it will simulate the boots. So it does two things. One, if you aim at something, it's a weapon. If you don't, you just fire it like that. You get frosted boots, but you don't get to snow, unfortunately. But it does make you run faster, but it doesn't do the same effect. On the ice, unfortunately, but you do get to run faster. You get that, but it doesn't last very long. Right, anyway, let's put them back. No, that's not what I want. This. Those. Let's tell you what, let's go and join a queue and get straight in and do... no, that's not what I want. I'm all over the place this morning. Where are we going? Special event. Join that. That should come up in a second. Doesn't normally take long to get a queue for that.
Welcome to the gingerbread colony. You've arrived just in time. The sugar-hating snowmen are on their way. Several members of our town council are still trapped in the village. If you could rescue them and beam them back to my house, we can start giving those cold-hearted snowmen their just desserts. Snowballs and snow guns are the only weapons that will work in Gingerbread Colony. So if you don't have a snow gun handy, take a moment to stock up on snowballs. The baker known as Q likes to drop presents and candy throughout our village. As a reward for assisting us, you are welcome to keep any presents or candy you find.
Right, so we've got to work our way around. We've got to kill all the snowmen. Let's get me gun out. Now these guns, you can't use conventional weapons. You can only use these particular. This is Q's world, so it's nothing is exactly what it seems. Which fires. I'm not quite sure what it fires, to be fair. But and on the mini map, if we look, oh look, it's actually here. It's here. There's a present hidden around. They scatter them around, but they're easy to find because you just look for. There it is there, and that will give us possibly a recipe which we can hand into Neelix and pick up another job. Yeah, there we go. It's an eggnog recipe, or Nox Nog recipe. Let's kill the snowmen. We've got to kill 10 waves of snowmen. And you've got to kill them all, otherwise the next part doesn't activate, and then you have to go running around the map looking for what you haven't killed. Someone's been round here already. How slippery, look, jump. Looks like somebody has already been round. Someone's rushing it, and here we go. As long as they kill everything, we should be alright. Actually, we're doing alright. We're up to 7 already, so... There's some more. You could be any level and do this. You could, oh, level 10 and above, I think it is. Because these weapons are... There's nothing over there, mate. You've missed it. It's on the map if you look, though. It's the green circle is where the recipes are generally hidden. Right, I need to go in here. He's going to start that, which is not good. Little hidden boss, we can get him out of the way, get extra stuff. Right, let's crouch. Got commando running, which is a skill set. Oh, he's got me aimed.
Feel the chill of winter's night.
Still got me aimed at, sod. Drawing the aggro, works of it. Go on, go for someone else. There you go. Too late, you're dead. Right, let's go. Now it's the final boss. Careful getting out of here, you'll slide into that wall. Let's kill you. Here we go. Right, I'm going to put a turret down in a second. Got a snowball turret. Snowball turret will help us out, help kill the minions around as well. Yeah, no, he doesn't last long. And that's it. And we get some. We've got a mystery cookie and treats, and yeah. So let's leave the map. Right, we're back. What was we going to do? How many minutes until? 2 minutes until ice fishing. Right, we can do that quickly. Let's quickly go and do the pie eating contest. Just got to eat as many as we can. It's a lot easier if you do this on your own, because then you can just pretty much hold your mouse over and just click as soon as it pops up. Other players around, they disappear, so you have to start running around the table. It's a pain in the arse. Oh, a bit slow on that one. I think you generally do about a good score, I find, is about 11. 10, 11. Oh, I'm eating that, but the animation's not working. Doesn't matter, he's still doing it. So this lasts until January, but also we've got, I would imagine, because I mean I didn't do this winter event last year, I sort of missed it. But I did do the anniversary to get the Lucari ship, so that's coming up in January as well, I would imagine. I think they do an anniversary every year, so that's that'd be another ship to do. I mean, I don't do really. I mean, this is the last year has been the first year I've really got into Star. I've had it for a long time and played it, but never really got into it as much as I have this year. I think I've missed Star Wars Galaxies, and that's back on the table, but it's in beta, so I haven't actually downloaded any of it. Okay, we've got something around here. Oh yeah, we need to talk to him. So we've done the contest, finished. Collect reward, and we get some more trinkets, which all add to the pile to get your weapons and stuff. Right, we've also got some recipes lying around, so if we pass any along the way, we'll pick up the bits that we need for that. We've got 2 minutes remaining for the race. Right, the ice fishing has started, so let's go and do that. There it is over there. Whee! Let's put my big shoes on and get over there. Do some ice fishing. You get some nice trinkets for this, and you also get the fragments as well, which come in rather handy for buying little packs of trinkets, which we think we already looked at. But he started fishing already. There's a light patch there. I need to switch the weapon to my gauntlet. Need to put that in the offer. We fill this bar up and then a monster comes, and you've got to do as many times as you can. There's another. And the more you do, the more, I think every time you put in, you normally get a fragment of some medium fish, and then that gives us, so every time you put something in, you get a little something, and you have to put a fair few things in, so you end up with it's not a bad one, this one. It goes to go on a long time. It's 13 minutes. And you might get... Oh, crikey. We got the big fish. We got a monstrous fish. This... Now, if you get this when he spawns in, you still got to get rid of the fish before you can start fighting. And you see it occasionally, and they get knocked around all over the place. They spend the whole time of him up trying to get that fish back in. Yeah, it's rather funny, but... it's not happened to me as yet. I tend to be a little bit more careful when it gets to the end of the line. If there's enough people putting in, I tend to just get positioned ready for fighting. He's got a big fish. He's going to have to beat that into submission. He will. A medium deposit. Let's get in there. Another medium fish. Another fragment. Fragments are good because you can turn them into... there's a light patch just popped up. Oh, another big one. Oh, we're very close to the end. This is not good. I think we'd be alright. This might actually tip it over and get him spawned in. Yeah. There he is. Let's put a turret down. Now, I'm going to crouch because my knockback is a lot better. I'm not saying it'll not knock me back, but I stand a better chance of staying where I am. When I'm crouched, sure-footed comes into effect. We've got immediate, but we've also got like a sniper shot which does a bit more damage. Oh, the 900 that time, good. Normally it does about 5 or 6. I think it actually depends on how many people are doing it. It seems to do more damage the less. See how much that was. No, still got knocked back. My turret is almost dead. It does regenerate, but yeah, it looks like it's gonna. The next one of those is gonna blow it up. There it goes. It's gone. Whoa, push me back again. Doesn't like you getting too close. 800 that time. He has got a fair bit of health. If you look up here, it's 350,000 odd health you've got to get rid of. Push me back in. Oh, he's frozen me that time. I haven't actually got any triple buffs working at the moment, which I should probably sort out on the next. There's a winter triple which helps you with knockback. Right, back to the skating. There's one there. Right, let's activate the triple. Repel, knockback and cold resistance. That gives me... Shoes are on. It's moved. I took too long. There we go, let's try again. Medium fish, let's get that in the bowl. Oh, that's gone. One here, he's got the big fish. Oh, we've got to beat this one to submission. There we go, got a huge fish. Oh, no. Not again. Get it in quick, get it in quick. The turret's not available this time. Oh, I got an ornament, they're quite good. I think they're out of way. They seem to be the more difficult ones to pick up. I think we have plenty of the other ones, not so many Terran ornaments. Let's crouch. Whoa. My heal's slightly quicker if I'm down this way. I've taken a bit of damage, but my heal... It is doing it. He's getting past my shields as well. My shields don't seem to be getting any damage whatsoever. So whatever he's doing, I suppose it's cold. Not doing the damage we were doing before. He's still got 350 odd thousand hit points you've got to get rid of. And our big shots are doing about 400. They were doing 9 before. So there's more here now. It took them a while to run. I might have been doing other events. Whoa, got knocked back again. I have a turret up, I'm not going to worry, he's nearly down. And we've got 1 minute. So we can get some more trinkets quickly before the minute runs up. When it gets to about 30 seconds, we can pretty much stop doing it. It won't let us fish anymore. Yeah, put the huge fish in. That appears to be it. Yeah. They're all done. So that's that event done. So that is part of the winter event. There are other events, and I will do them. In fact, I have been doing them. I haven't been doing so many of the races, to be fair. The races are quite difficult. And there's also the main event, which we will do a little bit later.